Alright, so last night beat Baronath on Elite for the first time, on the first try. Kind of got some wrap-up cleanup stuff to do here in Elite, and then kind of figuring out what I want to do next. There was some refactoring to the character that I wanted to do. I need to think about whether I want to do that next, and I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go to the Spirit Trainer and get Wendigo. So I'm going to trade some stuff out to get that. And then I'm going to work on, there's a Spirit Guide here. Yeah, there we go. So, this is going to be fun. Needs to have lots of Aether Crystals. Get rid of that. So the way this works is I come over here, put that into there. That we're going to put on Thermite Mine. We're going to put Phoenix no, not Thermite Mine. Blackwater Cocktail. Thermite Mine won't apply it, won't heal yourself with it. So let's see, Phoenix Fire. Yeah, we're going to keep that on. Put that on Phantasmal Blades. Down here, we want this on Thermite Mine. Okay. So I'm going to put 4 into here. That gets us to our 15 here. And when we take away Tsunami, we'll still have 6 here. So I need to go back here, do Tsunami. Frey, Tier 1 Devotion, you lasted a long time. And you're going back on Chill Spikes. Alright, so everything's assigned, right? Actually, I'm going to put you on Flame Touch before I forget, just because Ignifar's presence is one that I want to have go away. Alright, we're going to try this out. So we got that. I want to get rid of this, get rid of that, and get rid of that, and go to cold items there. But what I need to do is I need to see what I need to make the chest piece. Which is something I'll make it this guy in here. So I need to awaken a Cortosian chest guard. Just like 3 more blast monsters. Just checking that out. So I've been sporting this very suboptimal armor. I'm a cold build. It does fire damage, but I wanted more garlic, and it does garlic, which means, you know, a damage aura. But it's a terrible damage aura. It doesn't really do much. It's a damage aura for the sake of damage auras. You can kind of see when I'm walking around and getting close to regular enemies. Not much happens. So yeah, this guy. What do? Your bonuses are garbage. But you're the guy who awakens things, right? Cortosian chest guard. Okay. So I have that. I have that. I need 6 Ashes of Awakening to get to that. Which is not that bad, frankly. So yeah, this is not going to be... Oh. And I do have the new quest area to go into. So I'm going to probably finish this boss monster quest. I'm going to do that by running to my favorite area to kill boss monsters, which is the East Marsh here. Can kill 3 boss monsters in a jiffy there, in a relatively low risk manner. I do still have that bound, right? Okay, yeah, Rumor's still in Braith Spirit.
That skill's not ready.
Let's see. So yeah, there is the new Kern quest. I want to go do that. There's a couple people I want to see if they have post-game content for.
Not ready. That skill's not ready.
Actually, I might go after I do Gale Slice here. I might go and do. Let's see, who's another boss I can do?
That skill's not
Actually, if I go to the gargoyle area, I'll probably get a nemesis spawn. Do they count as bosses? Because there are the two guys here, but they don't get me anything. I kind of want to multitask and go to the guys who have a chance of dropping something good for me.
That skill's not ready.
Prismatic of Mending, you are trash. Okay. This is one that would be good for a slightly different Nightblade build than what I'm doing. Yes, we're actually going to go to get us a chance at some better shoulder guards.
That skill's not ready.
Because even though I can awaken these things, these Ashes of Awakening, at least until I get to Ascended mode. Oh, I should add this. I am going to be unblinding myself soon. This has been a pretty blind playthrough. You know, I knew the features of the game.
That skill's not ready.
But now that I've kind of made it through the plot points, I'm going to start doing some, what's the word here? Looking things up.
Do that yet.
Why is this blocked? Something weird's going on here. Have I never done him in Elite? I farmed this guy like crazy in Ultimate. I guess I've never done him in Elite. Weird. Yeah, my Elite run through thorough for Fangs of Asterkarn, very unthorough for everything else. And every now and then I'm surprised. Why is this map uncovered? It's like, oh, because I've been farming that in Ultimate, not in Elite.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
I kind of like that my potion is an attack, my energy potion. I think that was a good feature that they added. Yeah, see, normally you don't get that chest there, but I haven't beaten him on Elite before, so that was there. See, and it's going to be a crappier, the chance of a good drop or worse. Oh well, whatever. I forgot about that when I said I was going to farm people. I forgot that these are crappier people to farm. Oh, there's a new guy up here who dropped something cool. Where was he at? I'll farm him. Somewhere up here. There was another boss. Was it this guy? He dropped something cool. Like it was an offhand that had a shot to be good.
That skill's not ready.
He should be my last, whatchamacallit, boss monster. So when I go back to the Skeksis guy to turn that in, that quest in, I am not going to take it if it is a run through a skeleton key a roguelike dungeon. I'm only going to do it if it is a, whatchamacallit, kill 200 or kill boss monsters. Those ones are easy. I don't mind them. I don't want to run through Port Valkyrie.
Not ready.
I might do the Ancient Grove, though. Okay. So yeah, see, that's what I was saying. This one's pretty good. The affixes aren't good that time. But see that Veil of Shadow, minus 8% cold resistance, that's really good. That is worth farming a good one up. Do I want to switch out to the other offhand now? That's another good point. I might as well do that. So you have offhand, or sorry, this and this. I might as well just swap out to them and start getting used to them. see how that starts feeling. So there's stuff that I have in my stash from older characters that are good. There's a Mythical Speaker of the Dead offhand, which is good for Phantasmal Blades and Vitality damage conversion, which is... Actually, I should have done that, because that's what makes this good. I need to be converting that to cold, and I'm getting some of it converted to cold here, but I need the rest to come from there, and maybe a helmet. We'll see how much I have.
Yes, the glorious dawn has
Nope, we're not going to Fort Valbury. Okay.
I can't do that yet.
So I might have to do some instant scumming there. Yeah, we're gonna go check my stash for an offhand and gloves.
I can't do that yet. Got something you need stashed?
No, you're here. So let's see. Chilling Grip of Hagarad. Is that you? Yep, that's you. So that does piercing to cold. Lose chaos resistance. +3 to Night's Chill is good. -15% attack speed to Veil of Shadow is good. Piercing to cold is good. Okay, and where's the offhand? What is the name of it? Crikeys. Speaker. There we go. Mythical Speaker for the Dead. Only 17% cooldown reduction. But yeah, that will get me... That plus that is 100% of Vitality to cold, which is good for Wendigo. It is also... Does it have more energy regen than this? Ooh, let's see. Energy regen 106.22. 82.99. What do I have on this guy? I have a Creed's Cunning and a Seal of Blades. That's a huge drop. Let's go get that Creed's Cunning back on there. That is a huge hit to that. That might be rough. That might be rough. Alright, I do want to see what my weapon damage goes. Oh, well actually, do I have sealed blades on that already? Oh wait, no, I need to make a sealed blades to go on that.
It's safe.
Hopefully I can make that. Haha. Then I need to go get... Oh, they have the new guys up here. So you can be a Legion Smith.
Come see what's left.
Are you a Legion guy?
No.
Rover Illusionist. Where's the Soleil? Oh, it does have... I thought it didn't have the wares of Quartermaster.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Barrowholm. Let's see. Quartermaster, Mammoth Resistance.
See anything you like?
Okay, Black Legion. Welcome Skyle. Creed's Cunning.
See you around.
Okay, let's see how this compares. That's so much energy regen. Oh. I was not expecting that. Let me see if the weapon here gives me better energy regen that I want to make. The Chill Flame Evoker. First of all, let's see what your... Those are terrible
Greetings,
bonuses.
traveler.
Those are also terrible bonuses. Why are there 2 of you? Well, first off, let me see what I need to make this thing. I need a Yeti horn, a specter, and a molten skin. The Yeti horn should be easy. Wait, which one is that? Death chill. That must be my... whatever. Wait. Is it this? Okay. So this is +1 to demolition, is +1 to nightblade, +3 to thermite mine, -8 cold resistance to thermite mine. It does not have energy. So what I may want to do is I may want to make that with Duncan. Yeah, so Duncan I think does energy, but I have him on ultimate. So let's go get some Yeti horns. Get a few of them. Asterkarn Valley? Yeah. Then we'll go back to Duncan. On ultimate difficulty is where I have him, I think.
That skill's not ready.
Great. Ooh. The nemesis spawned. This guy's gonna be lovely.
That skill's not ready.
Dodged rock, bro.
I can't do that yet.
Still got hurt by something there. Blah blah blah. All trash. Alright. Someone give me Yeti horn. I forget if it's the regular Yetis who drop Yeti horns or if it needs to be a boss. Well, we got a boss here, so... Oh, God. My energy's dropping so fast. No. Like, this is unusable. My whole plan to be like, oh, I'm just gonna refactor. Need to refactor my energy too, apparently.
That skill's
Well,
not ready.
can I put that on here though? Maybe that's the answer.
That skill's not ready.
That would actually be Sign of Crimson Wings. An interesting solution to that problem is just to... Hang on. I gotta try that. Whoops. What'd I do? Okay, I gotta see if this fixes this. So the potion thingy here... Because I want to be using this more often anyways to get the attack damage converted to health up. So let's see here. Restores 25 of health over time. Restores 25% energy over time. We're going to do that. We're going to see if that fixes our energy problem for now.
That skill's not ready.
And I can do that every 7 seconds, which should be okay. Can I do them both as the powerful bottle or no? I kind of think that's just the flat out better one. Yeah, why wouldn't I do that? Because that 12% of attack damage converted to health for 30 seconds. Yeah, that just seems flat out better. So that is... Well, does it affect that? 25% plus 800. Okay, so it doesn't affect the heal. It just affects those. But that is kind of a heal.
That skill's not ready.
We're gonna try it. What's the worst that could happen on Elite? Where do we come out of? Asterkarn Valley, Asterkarn Road. Yeah, let's try here. So basically I'm looking for Yeti horns. I think there's Yeti around here. I mean, there are Yeti around here.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Yep, there's the Yeti horn. I just want to get a few of those. Don't know how many. Let's maybe get 5. And see if we have enough stuff to make 5 Chill Flame Evokers if we need to. And the reason I say that is I want to get it with the energy. The bonus energy thing from what's his butt? From Duncan. Bonus energy regen. To help with this little bit of an energy crisis I'm having here.
That skill's not ready.
See if I can get that energy regen up. Then my refactor will go a whole lot smoother. Because right now, that's a bit of a slap in the face. It was like just way off from what I was expecting it to be. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to get 5 of these things. We'll see.
That skill's not ready.
Only seen one. I'm honestly not seeing that many of the Yetis. There's an Alpha. Alpha will drop horn. No, he won't. Of course he won't. Let's backtrack down here. It seems like there should be some here. So yeah, this is a bit of a weird Fangs of Asterkarn in that I'm not doing... It's post-game. So it's like... I'm getting ready to do... I guess Mog Dragon. I imagine he is like the only super boss on Lake, because they typically don't do that many super bosses on the lower difficulty levels. They're usually a ultimate difficulty or higher thing. Who are you? Do you do anything special? I know you're guaranteed to be here. I do need some Aether Crystals though, because I was respecking, so I used a good amount of Aether Crystals there. Let's see how we're doing here. None of you people are worth my time. You guys are, though. Nope, no Yeti horns yet. Are you a savage totem? You are. Give me Yetis. Bah! Bugs. Useless. I mean, the health seems... Or not the health. Putting energy on the health potion seems to be working okay. At least initially here. Chill tusks. Getting boars and grow. Okay, here we go. At least give me 3 Yeti horns. 3 is a good start. That is a 50% chance to get energy regen on one of them. Right? My math can't be that bad. Something like that. Is that all the Yetis there are?
That skill's not ready.
Do the Yetis in Asterkarn Valley drop Yeti horns? I don't know. Or in Asterkarn, sorry. Where were they? I think that Glacial Grotto has some, right? Let's see if any of you guys drop Yeti horns. I'm going to be disappointed, aren't I? You are not Yetis. That is me running the wrong way, apparently. Okay.
Can't do that yet.
Those Titan guys hit hard. I don't feel like messing with them right now. I'm just looking for Yetis. Don't mind me. Are there no Yetis in this one? Is it the later ones that have Yeti? No, there's Yetis.
That skill's
But
not
do you
ready.
drop Yeti horns because you're not named Yetis? This is the question of the hour. Well, there's a savage totem. You didn't give Yetis either. Ooh, but he gave me an arcane and when I'm surrounded by giant rock throwing mofos. Blooddrake gauntlets. You sound like bleeding damage. What are you? Yeah.
Can't do that
Alright, I may need to re-instance this to... Well, you know, we're just going to go to ultimate. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, and but we're going to fight this guy.
yet. That skill's not
Because he drops a monster unique that might be... Monster infrequent that might be good for one of my other characters. That I may never get to at this point. Charged of ferocity. And ferocity is like attack speed and stuff like that. Yeah.
skill's not ready.
Well, here's one last pack of these guys. Let's see if any of them drop a Yeti horn. Yeah, it's a dire mane horn, not a Yeti horn. Not going to do it for us. Alright. And there is the Devils Crossing music. And let's see. We're just going to see if we get lucky on our first try.
I did the best I
So
can.
this is Duncan. So we want that increased energy regen 8 to 16%, but percent physique isn't bad either, if we get that. I will take that actually if it's a good roll elsewhere. Alright, so you need to make a Spectre. Those are easy to make apparently. Alright. Let's see how this guy rolls. So, what do I care about here? I care about the defensive ability and the fire and chaos conversion more than anything else. Let's see how it goes. What do we got? We got the increased energy regen at least. That's better than nothing. The fire to cold rolled bad. The chaos to cold rolled bad. Health rolled good. Defensive ability rolled okay. It's a start. We're gonna try it. Okay, I need my seal. I need to get Seal of the Night and a Creed's Cunning on there. Where are those?
Go on now.
All right, Seal of the Night. Of course. So I can't use this yet. Can I make an unholy inscription? Get my new gloves on there. Or do I just have those? I might just have an unholy inscription.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Where is that? Okay. Do you go life scent? We can go without that for a little bit. So we lose OA quite a bit actually.
I'll keep that skill's not ready.
But hopefully we're doing more damage from a bunch of other things. That minus 15% attack speed should be pretty good. Okay. Okay. Alright, no, we're just gonna roll with that. But we are gonna go get some Ugden Blooms. Because I need to make that Seal of the Night. So we're gonna go to Ugdenbog here. And we're gonna try and get those. I need to get these boys out again.
I can't do
So I am back in ultimate difficulty here, which means, what does that mean? Oh, how do my resistances look? They're fine. Gotta check those after changing a couple pieces of equipment. Every single time you change a couple pieces of equipment, go back and check those.
that skill's not ready.
Yeah, so I can't actually change to this yet because I don't have. So Chill Spikes is like my main, one of my main attacks here on right click.
I can't do that yet.
And I get that from a seal that I have to craft, but I need 7 more Ugden Blooms to do that apparently. Which, killing all these plant guys in here is how you do that. Oops. Usually they drop pretty frequently.
That skill's not ready.
Doesn't take too long. Usually to get some of these. Do I need you? I'll need you an ultimate probably. And what's his butt will show up here.
That skill's not
I already got the, well no, the Underking was on the other instance. That was on Elite. Okay, and I'm leveling up Wendigo's Mark anyways, doing all this, which is good. Because I probably want that to be up before I try to take out Mogdragon, even on Elite. The, okay, see, there's Selected Bloom. Okay, so that's 1, so I need to get 7 more. Blah, boring, boring, boring. Maybe you'll give me Wendigos. Or not Wendigos, I wanted Yetis. Is that one of the good ones? Not really. There's one of those that's potentially good. There is a gun that is potentially good for this build as well too. I think I have it in my stash somewhere, but I'm too lazy to look it up.
That skill's not
There's all those various enforcers and like Arcanum Sigillus and Frigidum Sigillus. I do have a bias against using I don't know why, using a ranged weapon in this game. I think it's comes from the fact that I used to use Shadow Strike all the time back in the day, and Shadow Strike you need a melee weapon for. I think that's part of the reason why I never really
can't do that yet.
been a big fan of using Who's My Guts and What's Booze? Range weapons. You're a named boss, we'll take you out. You have a shot of dropping something good. Not really. See, I'm not doing good damage yet. I need to get that Chill Flame Evoker on there. This is ancient. See if there was the plant dungeon. You'll have Ugden Bloom for me. God, you son of a bitch. And I do need to remember, I always need to remember when I do a new weapon with a new Chill Spikes, you do have to rebind your devotion sometimes when you do that. It's kind of really annoying. Okay, you will drop an Ugden Bloom. See? How many do I have? I've only gotten 2 of those things. That is really unlucky. There's a 3rd. these. I think they're new. What is that one?
That skill's not ready.
So anything that looks vaguely plant-based, we're going to stop and kill. I am probably running by all the stumps that drop these things because I no longer have them memorized in terms of their location. I used to have the farming route to go through that was like pretty optimal and get Ogden blooms done because they are such a common farming bit of equipment here. This feels slower so far.
That skill's not ready.
Not gonna lie. This is not feeling more powerful yet.
I can't do that yet.
But I think it will once I get that chill thing. Ooh, double Ogden blooms. Yeah. I think I only need 7, but I think I'll go until I get 8, just to be safe. And that is to do the Seal of the Night. And then we'll get the other thing going.
Can't do that yet.
What's the other thing going? Algrim's deal. Is there anything that's better for energy regen that I'm missing? I might have to go back and look through components. I mean, I think if I drop Seal of Annihilation, but I don't want to do that.
I can't do that.
Seal of Annihilation is really good on bosses. That OA and DA debuff is really good. Alright, more plants.
I can't do that yet.
We need to find the way to get to Silvaria here.
That skill's not ready.
Half the reason why this isn't feeling faster is because I'm used to playing this on Elite. So I've been playing there for a few
That
days.
skill's not ready.
That's part of the reason why it is not feeling good right now. Let's see. No. No.
I can't do that.
Well, you're a boss. Might as well.
That skill's not ready.
See, I need to think through that relic as well. I kind of think I might keep it, just because if I have 100% piercing conversion by the time I'm done here, which I might,
Yet.
those guys are mostly piercing damage. So if that's all getting converted to cold, and they really need to fix things showing up on tooltips correctly with conversion in this game. That is probably one of my biggest remaining pet peeves in this game, is that tooltips do not account for conversion correctly. Like, everything you read says conversion applies to devotion and all that, but devotion never actually updates when you are doing conversion on it. And I get it's complicated, but you made a complicated system, and your GUI should reflect that.
Can't do that.
Like, that's something they may have to refactor the display system for stuff to get that to work. Might be a real proper pain in the butt, but it would make the game a lot more approachable, I think,
It's not ready.
for people if you are no longer obfuscating the damage that people do.
It's not ready.
Spirit totem, I don't care, but I'm gonna do that anyways. I feel like I just do totems out of habit these days. You do Gloom Knights. Is that new?
Can't do that.
Doesn't sound familiar. Every now and then you'll get a blueprint or something. I don't know. Doesn't sound familiar. It's not something I would use though, so it may just have gone in one ear and out the other. God. Give me an Octobloom. Sons of bitches, give me an Octobloom.
We can't do that.
Alright, is that Kuba? That's the Underking. I don't really care about you, Underking. But there's an Under...
That skill's not ready.
I'm trying to think what else I could do for this character to make things more interesting after playing it for so long. Like, I do need to just figure out something to put a fresh coat of paint on this guy. You know, I wanted this to be the first guy I went through this on Ascendant and all, but, well, I kind of need to look more into Ascendant difficulty and see if it's more interesting than just bigger numbers. I mean, I know there's, like, different mechanics and stuff like that where you can add affixes to your gear, but I'm going to be honest, just all the numbers gets bigger. Doesn't have as much appeal to me as getting to explore the new areas that were added. That's the cool bit to me of this game, is the exploration. Going into all the little nooks and crannies, not necessarily like the optimizing for continuous bigger numbers.
Can't do that yet.
I would love it if it was just one really long
That skill's not ready.
game at a single level of difficulty. That's so much more appealing to me than replaying it 4 times. It's also, I get that it's so much more work, and that's why people don't do that, but anyways. Alright, well, I'm gonna go make my Seal of Night now. Gonna make my Seal of Night. You can see in Ultimate here I have everything kind of unlocked, which I didn't in Elite. Well, I don't have Asterkarn unlocked. Apparently I never did the Pine Barrens. Okay, what's going on here? Seal of the Night for my Evoker thing.
Hey, don't get killed out there.
Okay. If energy regen is 86, and then we need to go get a Creed's Cunning, which has energy regen on it. I do need to look and see if any of the new things have energy regen. I had thought I was going to be able to switch out that Creed's Cunning to one of the new ones that just has like DA and cold damage. That's not going to happen though, apparently.
See anything you like? Put it to good
Come
use.
see what's left.
It's funny how some of these old ones just end up being good. Did I have it somewhere? Where'd you go? There you are. Where is my Creed's Cunning? You're there. Alright, so we're 86.3. 92.43, so that's better. Let me see if Chill Spike stayed bound. It did. Okay. Alright, so now we're at 85.77 with Chill Spikes. It's weird that it's doing more damage there. We're going to do something. We are going to change our right click to Phantasmal Blades for a second. 25,909 with that. Try our Thermite Mine. does not show thermite mine damage. That's interesting. Blackwater cocktail, 16503. Okay, so it's better for most things. It is not better for chill spikes for whatever reason. That's weird. Weapon damage, 7197. Why is that? Does chill spikes do physical damage or something? Main hand piercing cold. I don't know, man. This is doing more weapon damage. Oh, that's plus 200% cold. I think I just rolled poorly on cold damage on this. Holy crap, did I? I'm gonna have to make another one of those. Oh well. It'll be fine. We'll get to that eventually. Oh, and I needed something on this, didn't I? How are my resistances? Holy crap, my bleeding resist is bad.
Do that yet.
That was bleeding resist. Alright, Silk Swatch, what can you go on? Shoulder, chest, and leg. Goodbye, scaled hide. Because I think you have good... Yeah, that's... Yep, goodbye, scaled hide. Resilient plating.
If you find any blueprints,
Ugh. I have to kill that item to get the bleeding thing out of it now. See, they need to put more... One of the things where they messed up in this game a little bit, these are all minor nitpicks. I love this game. They need more inventors. Having to travel to go to an inventor all the time is kind of annoying. I think there's like 3 of them in the game. Maybe 4. But there's a lot of cities that don't have them. What is that? Okay. Silk Swatch. Still not very good. Pierce Aether. Poison Acid Aether. Sparrow Home have bleed? Alright. Well, we are going to go back to... I'm going to see you back. Okay, so I wanted to see here. Oh, is that... Before I forget.
I'll keep your stash.
There is something like a Whisper Crown that is like an alternate headgear for me that I think
I'll keep an eye on this. Got something we need.
maybe kind of sort of might have more energy regen. I used to be using it. There we go. There's one. See, it's I lose the Demolitionist. It has Vitality to Cold. That is plus 4.5 energy regen. Do I want to bother with that? Poison and Acid is a better resistant, but I'm losing Demolitionist. You know what? We're gonna... What do I have on it? Titan Plating. That's King's Heart. Don't even remember. Pierce, Poison, Acid. We're gonna try that for a little bit, just because. See, my energy regen goes up to 108. That's a big boost, and that might be enough where, you know, we're gonna get this guy back off here. What do I want to put on there? What's interesting? Base properties over time, restores 3% energy. Mortis. Phelum. Do we want to use that? I don't. I don't think I do. Restores 38% of health over time. You know, it is meant to be my oh shit button, so yeah, we're gonna go with that. I wish they stated what the overtime was, though. Alright, so we're gonna drop some stuff off in here before I mess up and sell it. So these are my things that I was using. I don't have anything on those. Don't have anything that's worth it. Pierce Aether. I wanted to get something that's bleeding, right? Bleeding is only plus 23 over. Yeah, so where is...
I'll give
Do you
you a
have
good
bleeding?
price of what I've got left. Iron well
Nope.
spent. I'll give you a good price of what
Rovers,
I've got
do
left.
you have bleeding? I feel like it's Barrowholm has bleeding.
See anything you like?
Yeah. We're just gonna do that and not worry about it for the moment. Good enough. Can really overthink these things sometimes. Okay. My fashion is ruined. We're gonna live with it for now. I actually want to do something that is new though. I need to clear some of these out. Legacy of War. The Drangools, which is once north of the ruins of Utak Kunar. Okay, that's where that landslide was, I think. There's the landslide I couldn't get into. So that's gonna be over here. There's also a... Hang on. How am I doing there? 16 plus 6. Still need to get that up. There's like a breakpoint for that at... I forget exact. I think it's at 24. Where you get an extra projectile.
Can't do that yet.
And I would like that extra projectile. Very much.
I can't do that yet.
Is that
I
this?
can't open that.
Outside Bloodbound Bastion. Oh, is he the guy who's here? Oh, you stinky poo-poo. Thane Vilgar. Who's Thane Vilgar? And where's this Bloodbound Bastion? Because I thought for sure it was going to be that. This is the Bloodbound Bastion. Did I miss something over there? What? Or is that something that was blocked off?
I can't do that yet.
Maybe it was blocked off. Maybe that's what I was looking for. So, this has been a lot of rambling this episode and refactoring, but I assure you, it is all for the better.
That skill's not ready.
So, not only is my visibility better now without all these flaming whirlwinds coming out all over the place, but this will actually be doing better damage
Can't do that yet.
in the long run, theoretically. am immediately... This fortress is sealed by the Bloodbound. It would take an army to penetrate its defenses. Okay. So it was this place. I had entirely forgotten about this place.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, this sounds kind of cool.
You have
Answer the call.
as I knew you would.
What can I do?
Soil drinks deep of blood-bound gore, but to shatter their will,
Find 2
we must
bloodbound
behead
defendants.
this lake. Enter this den.
Okay. This sounds kind of cool.
That skill's not ready.
What's going on? This does feel like it feels like I'm killing a little bit faster. I kind of feel like I need to do a actual boss to kind of boss that I'm familiar with to make sure. Like I killed that one jumpy boss a lot.
That skill's not ready.
So that might be a good test for this. Killing that guy. The jumpy boss inside the other bloodbound fortressy area.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, I forgot to check with my good old-fashioned Skeksis buddy. See if he had any non-running into a... What's a button quest for me? Not running into a roguelike dungeon quest for me. What is that other dungeon gonna be? So here's the one that's the cave-in. I would like there to be... okay, so after I kill the second lieutenant, that guy comes out? Is that what this is gonna be?
I can't do that.
They kill these guys, second lieutenant comes out, and then that boss comes out of that area up to the top. I guess that's what this is? That seems like what's happening here. Alright, so I'll go up here now. And Zaborlod will show.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, you are healing yourself quite a lot, sir. I don't like it. But then you just died easily at the end of the day. Iron Eye Helm of Corrosion. Flashbang. How do I get in there? Seems like I should be able to get in there. I'll have to read up on the, now that I'm kind of going to unblind myself a little bit, see how, where to use those Skeksis potions. Like, you know, there's like mushroom ring I remember seeing. It's like, is that going to show something there? I don't know. Those leaders lie dead.
Just as we once spilled blood side by side.
Alright. Bye-bye active quests. So if I do I have to re-instance this to open up that area? It really seems like I should be able to get in there. Alright, let's go back to our good friend Mr. Skeksis here and see what he has to say about quests. Because there's the chest guard that I want to switch to, the Cortosian chest guard. That's going to get me up to 24 there, I think.
That skill's not ready.
I didn't have my blade spirits out. That's why things were also not dying as quickly as I thought. They don't do damage, but they apply rumor, which is cold res reduction. So I'm almost done with this refactoring. It doesn't feel a lot different, but my visibility is a lot better. Bastion of Chaos? Nope. Alright, let's see. So I'm not going to fight Mogdragon yet. I do want to go and see if the burb guy has anything different to say up here. I think he was there. Now that I've defeated... There was like an apocalypse bird who was like, oh, you're gonna lose. And it's like, haha, joke's on you. I defeated the not quite a dragon guy. I'm pondering doing a pre-ascendant mode thoughts video on this. I may do that tomorrow, just to throw something together. Because I think it's good to separate the added areas and content from, like, essentially new endgame mechanics. Because I don't like endgame mechanics. And I honestly feel like of the percentage of people who play a game, like an ARPG, not that high of a percentage stick it through to be living in all these like ascendant modes and whatnot. Where's the burb? I feel like he's somewhere up here, right? For the world. Or was he over there? God, he might have been over there. What if this guy is here? I didn't miss my chance to fight Mogdragon, did I? Aggressive Heraldtron Crest of the Cabal. This is gonna be a bit of a run. Let's see. How fast is that now? Cooldown is 2.1 now on that. See, that basically one-shots all these guys here. Well, one-shots them without thermite mines. Let's see. That's the thing that's going to be really good is if I put down thermite mine and a blackwater cocktail, that 2-3-1, that's just going to kill most people outright. That'll kill most heroes outright. Okay, there's burb. Is that burb? What do you have to say now, burb? Nothing new? Is there truly nothing we can do? Okay. I wonder if you're an ultimate difficulty thing. Alright, so have I really done everything here aside from Mogdragon? I think I have. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to wrap the recorded portion up for tonight. And I'm going to do some instance scumming to get enough to make this Cortosian. You know what? I'll go for 20 more minutes. I'll just do it live. Exit to main menu, start. So what this is it's basically trying to get a good roll on the Skeksis to get enough Ashes of Awakening to do what I want to do. I think I need... How many do I have? I have 2 and I think I need 8. Ugh. That's a lot. Why am I walking this way? This annoying walk. They probably made this an annoying walk just to prevent what I'm doing here, which is people just doing this over and over again to get to an easy quest to get more Ashes of Awakening. But you know what? I'm okay with it. I probably should start doing Ascended stuff to get those Ashes of Awakening. So I will probably be looking up how to do that. Okay. So that one is a good one to do. Is that Slay Chthonians? This will be a good test anyways. Because this will let me know, relatively speaking, how strong I'm feeling. 'Cause I did this a lot when I was farming for reputation, both with him and the Kern. So fighting like the bosses here will give me a good sense of like, is this actually any better than what I was rolling with? So far it seems like it is. Like I said, this isn't the complete conversion yet. Is there a guy down here who's throwing stuff at me? So, I've mentioned this before in some other build videos. A lot of people, I think, sleep on the cooldown version of Phantasmal Blades. I did too, at first. I really liked Frenetic Throw, like years ago. I thought it was the bee's knees. But the cooldown version has a lot going for it, especially now that you can basically get Frenetic Throw from an item. So you basically get the best of both worlds, where you get chill spikes, and then you throw out the cooldown version. So you're kind of getting both Frenetic Throw, like a weaker version of Frenetic Throw, and the cooldown Phantasmal Blades. The reason I really like that cooldown one is it is a heal, like a massive heal. If you shotgun with all 6 of those, it's basically, like I'm not 100% sure if when you show it here, when you go to like the damage here, if that's one attack or all the things hitting, but like, you know, Phantasmal Blades is like 25,000, and if it's per blade, 25,000 times 6, and it's healing for 10%, I mean, it's almost a full heal when you hit with that. It's actually really good if you can shotgun bosses with it. And there are lots of things to bring that cooldown low. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit sloppy here. It does feel a little bit faster to take this guy out. I forget what that is. It's an Inquisitor item. But yeah. I kind of wish there was a disable for this skill is not ready. I think there's a mod for it. I looked it up once. Or like there's something you could do, some modification to your text files and stuff, so your guide just doesn't say your skill is not ready anymore, because it basically lives on the screen for me, because I'm just button mashing. Alright. I'm going to fight the rest of the Chthonians up here. Because... oh. This isn't as close to that as I thought. But it's fine. We'll get there in a second. And hopefully that'll be enough to get me to 200. It's 11:30 on a Tuesday. 11:30 p.m. That is where I am located. Which is later than I stay up on most Tuesdays. Usually I stay up late on Wednesdays. But not this Wednesday, I need to go to bed early. On this Wednesday. But yeah, see these two locations, between here and there, this seems like it's a good place just to get these 100 guys taken care of in one fell swoop. It would probably be more efficient to just go to, like, I don't know, the Necropolis or something. But I'm kind of interested in the ship that this boss up here at the end is gonna, this last Herald guy up here, what he's gonna drop. Because I got from some of the other bosses, they dropped potions. I don't know if this guy will drop some, but I feel like he'll drop something cool at some point in time. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be up to 200 before I even get to him. But that's okay. Come on, brother Kaimon. Let's take you out. Kind of like the model for this guy. It's weird that you kill him and a void oppressor shows up. It's a little bit weird. Alright, let's go back to Burban. So yeah, essentially when I get up to the point where I have this Cortosian chest card here, and this up to level 20, which is apparently going to take forever. Ooh. I need to get a Mammoth resistance thing. I should be using experience potions right now to get Wendigo up faster. I'm being dumb. I always forget about those. They do help with devotion. Leveling.
Yes, yes. An unfair burden upon damned are the worshippers.
Nope, we're not doing that. Alright, I'm probably just going to do a couple more quests for this guy. And then I'm going to call it, or a couple more instance comings here. The ones I like are the kill 200 of something. The kill 8 bosses is great. And is there one other one? There probably is. Is there a Mammoth resistance guy here?
I'll give you a good
Where's
price.
Soleil? Rover or Homestead? Who are you?
See anything you like.
Devil's Crossing.
Greetings, traveler.
Kern.
I'll give you a good
Coven.
price on what I've got left.
Come see what's
Even.
left of my wares.
Okay, you're Mammoth resistance case, so you have these. Did I already have a bunch of those?
Mine well spent.
Dummy. Alright. Yeah, when you get to like those last few levels, getting up to level like 20 of those things, you really need to be using those potions. If you're just like brute force leveling them up by doing like farming route or something, which is what I usually end up doing. Sorry, Mr. Deer, or elk, caribou, whatever. can't help it. It's a damage aura. Let's see.
You are the void penetrate.
Yeah, we're gonna do this 2 more times, and then we'll do it offline. But yeah, I think I will do a thoughts video on just the content that was added. Because I think that's, like I said, for a lot of people, that's going to be the main experience coming into this. Not everyone plays through to Ultimate. Not everyone plays through. Not everyone plays through everything in Ultimate, let alone Ascendant. So just talking through what's good about this expansion, and I do think it is a great value for the money. Is going to be a good discussion. But like, you know, I haven't even gotten any Ascendant affixes or anything like that. Haven't even figured out how to do that.
You know of the Maker's pawns.
Alright. So this one, we're going to drink that. And we're going to go kill us some ethereals here. Because I do think the new areas overall are pretty good. It is more Grim Dawn, and that is a good thing. And it does feel different than the other areas that are here. Like, one of the weakest things about Ashes of Malmouth really felt a lot like a big Valbury to me. And I didn't like Valbury that much. A lot of Fangs of Asterkarn feels like new. Like the biomes feel new and all that. Sorry, tonight we were drinking cider. And it's got me burping, and there's nothing that can be done about it. Because I am not gonna edit voice over of this. This is so much easier to just talk over it than it is to edit voice over perfectly over things. Okay. Yeah, once I get that Cartosian chest guard made up, and I get Wendigo's mark up, then I will take Mogdragon on Elite. That'll probably be the last thing I do on Elite. Before going and pressing on to Ultimate and trying this stuff out there. Not really too concerned with much of anything I saw in Ultimate. Well, boss-wise anyways. There are certain things that hit like a truck. They're just like regular enemies, which is a little bit scary. Like, I feel like those dive-bombing birds did a ton of damage, actually, as do, like, the titans that are throwing rocks. Like, they actually impressed me a little bit. The one boss barbarian guy in the fort before he goes to the World's Tear, he did good damage. I don't feel like Baranath hurt me. I don't know if that's just I'm good against whatever it is he does, or what. And I'm really hoping that the regen I end up getting from a leveled up Wendigo's mark will take care of a lot of damage resistance issues I've had. Basically, healing and regen fixes a lot. It covers a lot of weaknesses in this game. And getting that, because if you don't, the Wendigo's Mark Devotion is a dot that heals you. Like, it lasts like 10 seconds, something like that. And every time it ticks, it's healing you. It's really, really good for some folks. And since this guy is converting that vitality to cold, and he does a lot of cold damage, he does cold resistance reduction, I'm hoping it works. As well as I'm hoping it works. because there were a lot of bosses who just, I couldn't keep up with the damage they did. But you know, healing whatever 6,000 hit points a second should help with that quite a bit. Not that I think it'll be quite that much, but it'll be pretty good. It'll be whatever, an extra 3,000 hit point health a second per enemy, which doesn't mean much against single boss fights, but some bosses have ads. Once again, I'm doing all this without Blade Spirits. That's what happens when you instant scum. Alright, I'm going to turn this in. If he does not have anything good for me, if he doesn't have an easy one, we're going to call it.
You're it, yes, yes. An unfair burden. The great annihilators.
Alright, we're going to do that one again. Is that this instance or not? We'll find out in a second. It's not this instance. That'll be easy. Oh, I do want to go back to where that quest was and see if anything opened up. That reminds me. Because there were bloodbound there.
That skill's not ready.
I should also go back and check what all my conversions are stacking up to, because I definitely want 100% pierce to cold, 100% fire to cold, and 100% vitality to cold. I like doing conversion. It's got an opportunity cost, but I don't care. If you're a new player, convert maybe one damage type, not like the 4 that I'm doing here. I'm also doing some chaos conversion, chaos to cold. Don't do what I do. I just do it because it's fun to me. It seems more creative or something than just doing a single damage type. See, this is the guy, one of the guys. I'm a little bit afraid of him in Ultimate, but I am now killing him much faster than I was with this little bit of a tweak here. Am I? Did I not accept it? You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. It is entirely possible that I did not accept this from this guy. Because it's not showing up there.
Can't do that yet.
How am I doing there, by the way?
You are the great annihilator.
I clicked on the wrong one, seriously. Alright, we're making our lives easier and we're just going to the Tomb of the Watchers. $200 here should be a piece of cake.
Can't do that yet.
Although on Elite, maybe not. It's one thing about doing these quests on Elite is the density isn't quite as high as it is on Ultimate. But I really want to be... See, a lot of people rush to do this stuff on Ultimate. I'm not one of those. I don't know why. I actually enjoy playing the game on lower difficulties. It is more fun. Generally speaking. Like, I don't know. Damage sponge enemies aren't fun. And they never have been.
I can't do that yet.
In any game. Ever. And usually that's, fundamentally, it's what harder difficulties are a lot of time. They do more damage, and you have to hit them for more damage. There are less Chthonians here than I was hoping for. Do I have to actually go inside? Gross.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, again, the density here is bad because it's elite difficulty. Alright, we are almost done here though. We'll run through here real quick. And then before I turn the quest in, I do want to check and see if there is a room I can get into now in that fort that I cleared that quest out on. Because there was a building that was unopened in that kind of post-game quest. Yeah, density seems like it'll be a little better in here maybe. I'll also probably get a Nemesis spawn.
That skill's not ready.
See, the thing that's nice about this build is I can literally just fire and forget a lot of these guys.
I can't do that.
Throw down Blackwater Cocktail and a Thermite Mine, and everyone's just gonna be dead. I don't even have to wait. Wild Howl Hood. Wait. That says Eyes of the Primordial Storm. Hmm? +3 to pneumatic burst is not bad. What the fuck is going on here? Eyes of the Primordial Storm. The name was wrong.
I can't do that yet.
I'm not sure what happened there. Some index thing got messed up.
I can't do that yet.
Funny if, like, even this guy, like, just gonna walk away, you're dead. It's not quite a one-shot build, but
Can't do that yet.
it's still pretty good against most trash. I'm standing by my ability, standing by my decision to keep the Azrakaz epic damage. They seem to be doing pretty well. Did I get to 200? Yep. Alright, so this is probably going to be where I... Well, actually, before I do that... Bloodbound Bastion. Yeah, we're going to run to the Bloodbound Bastion before we turn this in. And see if there's anything worth getting there now. Because I feel like there was a room I couldn't get into, and it seems like it should open now.
I can't do that yet.
Those guys have a slowing aura, and I don't like it.
I can't do that yet.
I'm hoping that when I turn this quest in, it'll get Wendigo's markup, but I'm not. Ooh. See, that's what I was talking about. Do any of y'all sell anything, though? So this is now a friendly Drangul fort? Thane Valgar.
This victory represents a profound.
What will the girl try to do now? Then march upon Triangle Fortress. Alright, so this is where we're going to open up that dungeon. But see, I still can't get in here. I bet that's part of when they add the content for that roguelike dungeon. So we have this taken over, but there's nothing in it yet. But there will be the quest to get us into the roguelike, is my guess, is what's going to happen here. Alright, so let's go talk to Burb. And then we will be done for the evening. This Imperial cider's not bad. Excelsior Imperials. Pretty good. Give me a good one, even though I'm not going to do it tonight. So I am almost being able to do that Cortosian chess card. Had to be done. Nope, we're not going to do that. Alright, so that's it for this evening. I got one more thing to do on Elite, and that's killing Mog Dragon, but have to farm some more Ashes of Awakening to upgrade this into what I want to be before attempting that. But yeah, aside from that, pretty satisfied with this expansion overall. That sounds tempered, because it is. Because I haven't tried any of the Ascended content or anything like that, or tried to do the Ascended affixes. But I like it so far. I've liked it through this difficulty level. Had a good time with it. Liked reading the lore. Liked it a lot. We'll see if we can kill Mount Dragon tomorrow. Alright, thanks for listening. Bye.